Hi class, my name is Tennille McLeod and I'm your instructor for SO 209. I'm here today just to briefly talk about the Genogram assignment. I kind of feel like some of you may be confused. I really want to simplify the assignment. The assignment was never meant to be very difficult. It's very straightforward. We have 3 parts to it. The first part, for part 1, is just making a list of who you plan on including into your Genogram assignment. This could be just done up on a Word document and sent in. That's for 10 points. Or I believe it might be 15 points. I'm not really quite sure. Either way, the first part is just making the list. The second part is then working on your key, and your key is going to correlate with your genogram, and your key will be symbols that you use to identify illnesses, also to relationships, male or female. So there's a variety of different things that you can include in the key that will correlate with your main genogram. Again, the key will be part 2. Part 3, the final, is putting it all together. For some of you might use the templates that are available. Again, and it would be in part 1 that you can review some different templates. But say you want to hand draw it yourself, I'm okay with that as well. However, it does need to be nice and clean and put together. So with that being said, I'm going to share with you guys a couple examples of some genograms from past courses, and just so you get an idea of what the final product looks like, okay? So with that being said, let's look at these. Okay, here is our first example. Right here, you can see that the student hand drew this one. I thought she did an excellent job. So remember, we only need to have 3 generations. If you choose to include yourself, your children, and your mom and dad, that is okay if you'd like to do it that way. Or if you'd like to do yourself, your mom and dad, and then your grandparents, you can do it as well too. At least I want 3 generations. And so as you can see right here that we have the key over here, you can see that she made hers color coded. You'll see that also too when you're working on your key for part 2, there's going to be suggestions as symbols. I am open to you guys making your own symbols as long as I'm able to identify what this symbol means over here in the key and how it correlates directly to your genogram. So keep that in mind. Again, you can see that this key is nice and clear and straightforward. I can see everything. So if you do decide to go by hand, make sure that that's how you're doing it, that I can see it, that it's nicely laid out, and that I can understand what is happening in your genogram. I do have another example as well. Right here is another example. You can see that this one was totally done by the computer. But again, here's her key. I can see what is happening, what is going on. I can see the relationships. And again, for myself, this is the most important thing, is that it's laid out clearly that I can see exactly what you're correlating from your key to your finished genogram. I hope this makes sense, guys. And I have one more that I'd like to show you as well. Here's another one. This one was done as well. This is the final product. Remember, at the very beginning, assignment 1 is just a list of the family members that you plan on including. Assignment 2 is putting together this key, showing me all the different types of things that you will have in your key that will correlate to the finished genogram. The last part is putting it all together. I'm hoping that this helps and makes a little bit of sense. If not, then I would definitely encourage you guys to reach out to me, and I'm willing to meet with you one-on-one by Zoom. Again, I hope that helps out, and if it didn't, please reach out to me, and if you have any questions, I look forward to answering them. Thanks, guys.